Welcome back to the morning news. It is time for Owning Your Outdoors, and today we have some tips for maintaining your outdoor, your lawn furniture so that it can last for years and years and years. Doug Schroeder, our yard and garden expert from Lewis, is here. Doug, where do we start with keeping these things in good shape?
Well, the first thing I always recommend is when you make an investment on patio furniture, keep the paperwork that comes with it. Sometimes it's separate, other times it can be a tag on a chair. If 2 years down the line you have a problem with this chair, it gives you a number or a place to start calling. The biggest reason why patio furniture starts failing is because you haven't maintained it. Keep it clean. Oils from your body and just debris, bird debris, outdoor dust and dirt will make every material start to fade and start breaking down a little bit. So I'm going to go through some of my tips today on how to clean and keep your investment looking good.
So where do we start? What's the first thing? I'm guessing with cleaning?
With cleaning, yes. The one thing I do recommend is use a non-bleach dish soap. It can be any brand. I just have this one here. And mix it up with warm water. I like to use the soft brush. And you can simply just brush it off, or brush it onto your patio furniture. And it just clean it up real good. Same method can be used on resin wicker. Just take and do the same thing with it. Take the cushion off and just give it a complete scrub down all the way over. And for a time of TV, I won't do the whole thing, but you get the general idea.
And then just hose her down?
And hose her down.
All right, so what's next?
Next thing I recommend, if your chair has motion, use some lubricant every once in a while. Just get in there and spray it.
And that's just a regular silicone?
Just a silicone lubricant. And keep your motion so that it's not starting to maybe rust in there and the motion will slow down on you. So use a little lubricant every once in a while.
I see you have some car wax.
One of the biggest tricks for any metal frame is using car wax. Now, if you're going to use it on a metal frame, make sure it's a glossy metal frame, not a matte. Most of your polishes that you read will say not to use on a matte finish.
So on a glossy finish.
And you apply that just like you would on a car. Take a cloth or an applicator, get it on there, and we're just going to coat the frame down. And we'll let that dry, and you can buff that up. It adds a protection to the frame, especially if you have steel frame chairs. Those are the ones that may rust, so a little extra protection on them is a great thing. Last thing is a safety thing, Sean. Periodically, in the spring is when I like to do it, but
we flipping her over?
We're going to flip it over, and what you want to do is just check, make sure that everything is tight. If it becomes loose, two things are going to happen. Someone could potentially get hurt, or the frame is going to fail and your chair will be destroyed.
Okay. Thanks, Doug. We have to take a quick break. And by the way, we have a great little download for you that has all kinds of tips and tricks for maintaining your lawn and patio furniture. Find it at ksfi.com. Click Sean and Cammie and Owning Your Outdoors. It's right there. We have to take a break. We'll be right back.